So here we are, another dose of tempestuous rivalry and heady ambition. It is, of course, the familiar side of the two big Milanese teams preparing to lock horns once more. They've been doing this since 1908, and the contest remains as fiery as ever. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Oh, terrible pass. Looking for the run. Bruno breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. There is the lithe figure of Edmilson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back.
There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
That has been slung wide. And he's had it nicked away. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Son Heung-min. Masina. Son Heung-min picks it up out wide. Now he's got space here. Aguirre spots it and intercepts.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No, that's been intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, some tackle that. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Ronaldinho, ambitious ball here. Well, that's well spotted. Kim Min-jae.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Iwobi. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Aubameyang. And it's Son Heung-min. Out towards the flank. Iwobi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. It's been cut out, well played. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Bergomi gets it away. Milan have it back and can go again. Kim Min-jae. Well, that pass isn't the best. Probing pass. Neatly clipped into space. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's tidy. Some good work on the right flank here. Edmilson played in with purpose. Bruno deals with that nice and simple.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hakimi.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too. Masina. And it's Iwobi. And he's in on goal. Iwobi! Off the post. He can get that clear. Well, they've got it again. And they've got rid. Hakimi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 17, lascia il campo per il
And the action
numero
is back
11.
on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh, it's hit the post! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Eto'o has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 21.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Rodri going full steam ahead down the left flank. That has been cut short. Kim Min-jae. Son Heung-min. And they win it back again. That is good alertness. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. Eto'o under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game.
Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Iwobi. Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And the shot! Oh, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Good ball over the top. Bruno gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messina. And it's Iwobi. Now, can they get him on? Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Milan with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Played in. Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Who saw this coming? Milan have dragged it back at the last. Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. Look at this chance, surely! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Climbs up big! Hakimi receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's hoisted clear. Deftly away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Chance for a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Milan have their second corner now.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Moved on forwards.
Milan have certainly approached the game in the right way and relentlessly pursuing their equaliser. They've come close on several occasions now, and they may well get it by the time the final whistle goes.
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Attenzione alla sostituzione.
Lookman goes short. Can he get on the end of this? Referee's given a throw. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eto'o. Oh, no joy this time.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he's intervened well there. Bale. Rodri can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that's fabulous. Bullish header! It's bounced back off the post. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the ball's come loose here. Just eases him off the ball. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Maldini did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Eto'o! This time, surely! And that is that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on...
So here we are, another dose of tempestuous rivalry and heady ambition. It is, of course, the familiar side of the two big Milanese teams preparing to lock horns once more. They've been doing this since 1908, and the contest remains as fiery as ever. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. One of the world's great city rivalries, the Milan derby. It has its own chapter in the story of the Italian game.
Yes, Peter, this is one of the must-see derbies in world football. The atmosphere alone will send shivers down your spine, and when a goal is registered, the decibel level will deafen you, believe me on that. Tension levels can be off the scale, and the Milanese have a unique way of expressing their emotions. I've been privileged to be in this position before now, and I'm not expecting...
Cristiano Ronaldo is on his own. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Osimhen.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Well, Edmilson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics?
No chance.
Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bergomi. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Pass is just off target. Hakimi. Vinicius Junior. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Now it's Eto'o. Leicester gets good distance on it. Oh, super ball! That is a brilliant interception. Son Heung-min. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely intercepted. And he decides to cross it. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Osimhen. Iwobi. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Son Heung-min. Osimhen takes a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Pinches it off him. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Son Heung-min. And they win it back again. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Hakimi. And Kim Min-jae. Messina. That has not gone well. Oh, that's well spotted. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Osimhen, and here's Son Heung-min. And he's gone looking for safety, and claimed it back swiftly.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That is good alertness. Son Heung-min, who's set up one goal so far. Ball is over the line. It's a good spell of possession, this. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Milan finding their passes. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. A big chance! Off the post! Iwobi. Now it's Eto'o. Costa Curta clears. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Milan leading 1-0 at the break.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Over to the left. Now, can they get him away? Takes aim and crosses. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Edmilson has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Great vision. Chips it through. Vieri! Hakimi. Now it's Osimhen. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread it left. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Crossed into the box. Milan are still that goal to the good. Looking for options for movement. And reclaimed it in a trice.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
The pass has gone astray, and he gets rid in a hurry. That looks a good cross. Looking to play him in. Now it's Vieri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Vieri. Kaká. Oh, important interception.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
The most accurate pass. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Decent progress down the left.
Oh, really well played.
Looking for a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. Shifted it to the flank. Lookman is onto this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aguirre gets over and intercepts. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Strong running down that left flank. A probing pass. Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. No, he's just misjudged that one. Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's picked his way through, and he's got his cross in.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Looking for a runner, and that is expertly dealt with. Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's played it back. Adli. Now there's a fine ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he's quick to get it clear again. Kim Min-jae. Spread out to the left. Time added on 4 minutes. Can he spark a counter here? Adli. Now it's Iwobi. Costa. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Look at the space, can he finish? And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that could... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Milan really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.